For real.
When news surfaced that Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather were set to clash in 2026, boxing fans
though.
Huh?
How do you feel about
Awesome
Floyd?
fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was a hero.
I didn't see that.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather embody two completely different philosophies, with Tyson symbolizing raw chaos in the ring through explosive knockouts and an intimidating aura of danger, while Mayweather crafted his legacy on technical brilliance, impenetrable defense, and carefully calculated precision.
I had 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
Mike Tyson has consistently recognized Floyd Mayweather as a skilled fighter, but never as someone who carried the same intimidation or cultural significance, while Mayweather dismissed the criticism by pointing to his undefeated record and billion-dollar empire. Yet beneath the surface, a deeper conflict has been brewing, with Tyson suggesting that Mayweather disrespects the legends who paved the way, and Mayweather seeing Tyson as the embodiment of an old-school mindset he's determined to prove obsolete.
In an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now. Now you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. Desire to watch this.
So why did everything explode at an airport of all places? The answer is simple. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are global superstars who move with massive entourages, constant
I know! I know! Time to go. Let's go.
exchange. Just raw, unfiltered energy between two iconic fighters and their entourages. And then Mike Tyson, never known for his patience, snapped. One sudden step forward, a punch, and Floyd Mayweather absorbed a shot that instantly sent the entire terminal into chaos as security rushed in. Fans whipped out their phones, and the footage went viral within minutes. This wasn't just headline-grabbing drama. It completely changed the narrative around their upcoming exhibition, transforming what was meant to be a nostalgic clash of legends into something deeply personal. Because in that moment, it wasn't about money for Tyson, it was about respect, and history proves that when Mike Tyson feels disrespected, he unleashes everything in him. A dangerous reality for Mayweather.
Say those things with the violence behind them. I mean, that sense of intimidation. Do you do that by design? I mean, clearly, there's no question, Mike, the guys come into the ring and they are scared to death.
You only scare people from hitting them. You don't scare them from just looking at them and marking them down and tracking them. You have to hit them. That's when they come intimidated. They're not intimidated. Once they get hit, then they become intimidated.
But here's the reality. Mike Tyson is 59 years old, and while his exhibition bouts against Roy Jones Jr. and Jake Paul revealed glimpses of the old Iron Mike, they also made it clear that he's no longer the same fearsome powerhouse who once ruled and intimidated the entire heavyweight division.
Beat Mike Tyson, the amount of people saying this is rigged was crazy. They showed this clip of Mike Tyson going to swing at me with a left hook, and he stopped doing it, but saw I had my right hand up, so he would have swung like this. I catch it and shoot. He's leaning forward, I could have knocked him out. So that's why he stopped throwing it. And it's they play this one clip and it has literally 50 million views on TikTok, but the average person doesn't understand boxing.
In fact, Mike Tyson's aura suffered during the fight with Jake Paul, where despite Paul being younger and stronger, he noticeably held back. And although Tyson connected with a few punches, the bout felt more like a controlled sparring session than an authentic fight.
But people think the Mike Tyson fight's rigged. You think Mike Tyson's gonna?
No, I don't think Mike Tyson would ruin his. Why are you putting out glizzies?
Don't ever disrespect him talking about fake fights.
You want one of these glizzies?
No, but I'm genuinely interested in the people. I try to understand
No, everybody's saying I try his punches.
I try to understand dumb people because I can't relate. I really genuinely spend parts of my day trying to see people online and think how could someone be so dumb, and I still don't get it.
No, I think people wanted to believe that. That's what the difference
But it's just
is.
it's just hate, you know?
The real question now is whether Mike Tyson can channel that airport aggression into the ring. Because truthfully, it's Floyd Mayweather who holds all the cards. At 48, he still carries the sharpness and precision of a fighter who never really stepped away from the sport.
But people think the Mike Tyson fight's rigged. You think Mike Tyson's gonna?
No, I don't think Mike Tyson would ruin his. Why are you putting out glizzies?
Don't ever disrespect him talking about fake fights.
You want one of these glizzies?
No, but I'm genuinely interested in the people. I try to understand
No, everybody's saying I try his punches.
I try to understand dumb people because I can't relate. I really genuinely spend parts of my day trying to see people online and think how could someone be so dumb, and I still don't get it.
No, I think people wanted to believe that. That's what the difference
But it's just
is.
it's just hate.
Since retiring level.
Upcoming exhibition bouts, obviously you've been very active recently.
More than that, hey, more than when I was fighting. I feel honestly I'm the most active guy, even though I'm not in the sport of actually fighting anymore. I'm doing exhibitions. It's still somewhat like a fight. I'm the most active fighter in boxing.
Remember Floyd Mayweather's exhibition with Logan Paul? Even while giving up a massive weight advantage, he dictated every round as Paul threw desperate knockout swings. but Mayweather's defense proved untouchable, turning what seemed like a risky mismatch into yet another defensive showcase.
Dog, at least I won 3 rounds. Fact. Come on, I mean, what are you talking about? Come on. Yeah.
You won 3 rounds?
Say what? No, you didn't win 3 rounds. I'm the opposite. You didn't win 3 rounds. You didn't win 3 rounds. Listen, but you won America's heart.
No, what fight were y'all watching?
We were watching that fight.
No, you were not.
You don't think that I ordered that fight?
Bro,
I'm texting my boys like, oh, boys just warming them up.
1000%. I put money that I won at least 3 rounds.
There you go.
Yeah.
Drink that.
Bro, you think he won 7 rounds?
I didn't say 7. I didn't say 7.
Then how many?
I think.
How many did Floyd win?
I gave him 9.
Let's talk about weight. Mike Tyson is still a natural heavyweight, and even at this stage he's far larger than Floyd Mayweather, who built his legacy at welterweight, leaving a gap of nearly 60 pounds when they face off, under normal circumstances. That kind of size difference would be a major disadvantage, but Mayweather has repeatedly shown he can nullify bigger men, having outclassed Oscar de la Hoya and Canelo Alvarez in their decisive than most people think.
Floyd Mayweather is a way better fighter than Mike Tyson, and I don't even understand how this is a debate. Mike Tyson had this aura about him, you know, this fear. He put fear in people's hearts. Floyd didn't make people fear him, but they dreaded to fight him. None other than Mike Tyson, the icon. Of course, we're gonna get 1 million people in the comment section thinking they know about the sport, but Floyd's been in the tougher fights, and he's just accomplished more.
Floyd Mayweather is simply the superior fighter compared to Mike Tyson, and it's difficult to understand why this is even a debate. Tyson carried an aura of fear that overwhelmed opponents before the opening bell, while Mayweather didn't intimidate in the same way, but made fighters dread facing him because they knew his style was unsolvable.
Fighting Mike Tyson. Someone explain how that makes sense. Bro, Mike Tyson just got dog walked by Jake Paul. Floyd Mayweather is gonna actually eat this guy. What the fuck? That's not fair. Actually, no, good on Mike, though, getting a bag for his family. You got to look at it like that. No, good on Mike getting a bag for his family, though, for real. Because I actually heard that he got absolute...
For Mike Tyson, weight remains his greatest weapon because there's no way he can outbox or outslick Floyd Mayweather, leaving his only real chance in using size to cut off the ring and apply pressure. That airport punch showed he still has flashes of explosiveness.
Fight fans around the world, I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go.
Mayweather's career, saying he didn't respect the way Mayweather carried himself. And for him, this wasn't just another exhibition. It was an opportunity to finally settle a score with a man he had been openly criticizing for years.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron and Mike, I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. But you could be that. You feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. But I will fight about my opinion. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
Floyd Mayweather.
Well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and, saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what.
So nobody's finna fuck their money.
But others brush it off as nothing more than a circus, noting that Mike Tyson is nearing 60, while Floyd Mayweather is closer to 50 than 40, and insisting the fight fans truly wanted was a rematch with Manny Pacquiao, especially after Pacquiao's recent comeback against Mario Barrios that ended a cherry picker, or even a fraud throughout his career, every one of his fights has still sold out. And this clash with Mike Tyson will be no different because it's guaranteed to generate massive money.
I'm able to nuke the game. I'm smart. Kept all my faculties. Made a lot of smart investments. So, you know, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted.
That wraps up today's video. If you had a good time watching, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload. And make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay locked in, because more major updates are on the way, and we'll see you in the next one.